And we're back for the second of a back-to-back homestand for your Edson Eagles. Last night, a 13-0 win over Kenai Raiders. Tonight, we're up against the Hinton Canadians. Starting lineup. Xander Haggart, Ruger LeClaire, Tyson Hollick, out back Zane Dukaniski, Gavin Kobach, and in goal Hayden Tomlinson as we await the opening face-off.
This is gonna be hectic. You might have to get her to do the sound system. That's okay. Sorry, what is your name? Michaela Mitch.
Not, and Hager off the face-off, one by Hager, and Dukaniski throws that one back into defender there. Xander Hager with the steal. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the corner by Captain Josiah Harvey for Hinton. Tyson Hollick kind of starting rough already, just about 30 seconds in. The Highway 16 rivalry. Puck stolen from LeClaire before he could get the shot off. Hager steals. Alexei Hardy. Heard him scream the national anthem in French. Hardy.
I can. You asked me. I just tried to be proactive.
Hardy.
I didn't say it was in French.
It goes in front. Hardy a shot. And that's blocked, and he's knocked down. The sliding defender, and we might have a rush. No, Kenton Wood seizes the threat. As he'll circle around his own net, looks up ice. Wood to stick a Gruzel. He doesn't get complete control of it. Riley Clark hands one off, doesn't get it off the wall, not on target. And puck sent all the way down. No icing against your Eagles. Puck wasn't far enough. As Hinton starts up on the attack. Saucered up. Sprague's knocked down. Shot on Tomlinson. Save. Rebound. Out in front. And the Eagles had to take an icing there as there was a wide open target. That was John Sprague's just hacking away at it just to send that one down. Defensive zone faceoff. Won by Stavely. It's banked off the wall. And Hinton starts the other way. That's stolen at the red line. Dumped in. Harvey was the first one there. Dumped back in. That time by Kingston Stavely as he'll peel off on a change. Spragues. And here comes Ryder's shot off the blocker. Backhand did by Spragues out in front. Find Ryder was Francis. Here's Tyson Hollick back into his own zone. Gives it to Gavin Kobach. Tyson Hollick. Ryder. Knocked down. Clark, and he's knocked down hard by Tyson Hollick. There's Kobach. Over to Xander Hager's shot. Into the glove, and he'll hold on.
The Edson Eagles hockey team would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to
Draw shot save. Made off the draw. Leclerc. Leclerc won the faceoff and gave it right to Xander Haggart. Hitting against the near side. Kobach.
It's hard to keep track of everything when you're trying to be.
Shot off the blocker. Not out. Hot off the high glass now.
I just wrote unmuted
Look.
music while you're in the middle of saying that shit.
There's Gaucher. Would try to give it right back to him. As the puck's dumped in. Kenton Wood. Backhanded. Shot save made by Tomlinson. Wondering where it was, and it's under the pad.
Thank you for taking over that.
Draw one, that was high by Gruzel. Came out with 4 last game. 4 goals. Out of the 13 your Eagles scored. Hardy. Slowly but surely gives it to Wood, and he'll turn on the Jets. Keeps giving Charles. Shot just wide. Gruzel. Off the netting to Kenton Wood. To Hardy out in front. Shot save. No rebound. Hardy with a chance from close range. Shots 5-2 in favor of your Eagles. Just about 5:07 into the hockey game. Your Eagles 18-1 off the blocker by Curtis Francis on a little chop. Ryder puts the body into Josiah Harvey. Staveley's knocked down. He had the second goal in last night's blowout off the netting. And here's Staveley again, shot blocked. Francis. That's stolen. And here come the Canadian shot save. Rebound. Tomlinson swallowed that one up as well. Hayden Tomlinson with a pair of stops. Riley Clark wins the face-off. And Kobach off the far wall pops out off the stick of Harvey. And now here's Leclerc. Has Ender Hager with him. He'll try to shoot one on goal, but off the stick of Harvey into the corner. At the line to Kaniski, tipped by Ruger Leclerc in front. Just wide, and here's Leclerc. Gives it to Hollick. And here come the Canadians. The Kaniski sees that threat, and here come the Canadians. Off the turnover, shot saved by Tomlinson. He's made a couple good ones to start this hockey game.
Edson for being a proud supporter of the Edson Eagles. Your commitment and local support to community spirit makes a real difference on and off the ice. We would also like to thank the dynamic duo that have been working in the box tonight and every night. Thank you.
Riley Clark wins it. Shot lasers just wide. And here come the Eagles. That's King Charles. Makes a nifty move. And he's knocked down by Nolan Sanderson. Shot in and stopped. There's... that was Tyron Gaucher with a line drive. Got it as puck pops outside the line. And, Canadians had a rush, but just slightly offside. Jumping the gun was Clark. Wood. Behind the net. Looking at options. And he'll laser that one off the near wall to Gruslow. He's in! King Charles scores! Picking up exactly where he left off yesterday.
I'm not gonna say time for the goal.
428.
No, it's actually reverse block. Yeah, it's like 8 something. 8:40.
That's King Charles. 5th goal in his last 2 games.
Do you have the roster of the Edson Eagles? I know. I'm gonna tell Liz to text me names.
There's one from the left.
John Spraggs lasers that one from outside the line. Josiah Harvey gets it from his netminder, and he'll start away. Harvey. Shot blocked by John Spraggs. And Curtis Francis. And
Give it to him, yeah.
there's Francis behind the net. Stavely a shot. That's a good stop here. 11:35 left to play here. The Hager, Leclerc, and Halak line, and here come the Canadians though. There's Ruger Leclerc. Backhands one over to Xander Hager, who sauces one over. Here's Leclerc. Backhand. Feed, and Tyson Halleck. Kind of in a state of disbelief how that one didn't get by Colin Lee. Shot by Hager. Seeing that one already this game. Set play from your Eagles. Pollock.
Your Edson
Oh.
Eagles goal scored by number 16, Charles Groslew. Assisted by number 87, Kenton Wood, and number 23, Tyron Gaucher. Holy, that made my ears bleed. You nailed it. Ah.
And that's a forehand shot off the blocker, and Canadians coming the other way. Halleck being a pest from behind. And now, what a steal by Kenton Wood. He'll head over to Alexis Hardy. His shot goes off the stick and high.
Look no further. We have merge table set.
And here's
Look, our next game
the
is Friday,
Canadians,
October
and
10th.
they're offside.
Set me up.
That schedule is from our first game. That's why I said home opener at the start. I realized that when you said that, I was like, this isn't the home opener. But we didn't even play them on the home opener.
Whatever. That's so funny.
It's because
Here
the
come.
guys usually look over their stuff and make the changes.
Yeah, I'm not
And the Canadians
Yeah.
go off back.
Exactly.
Hardy try to mix steal.
Get back.
Gaucher,
One on
he's
him.
being chased.
Look high.
Sees that pressure though, and skating hard, and now a backhand off the side of the net. Gaucher trying to pick another one up. High on the play, but covering was Wood. Here come the Canadians. Harvey flips one in. Jan Spraggs. Is it for Curtis Francis. He can't get a chop on it. And Sprags will pick it up for him. Hardy. Someone behind Tomlinson. There's out in front. Shot goes high and never on goal. And now here's John Spraggs coming in one-on-one. Slows up. Shot save made. I think he got a piece of it with the blocker as that one went high. Bick out back, rims one around. Spraggs there. Gives it to Francis. Ryder. Clark and gets into Harvey. Ryder finishes his check. And here they come the Canadians off the pipe. The posts keeping this 1-1 nothing game, and Sanderson hits Francis pretty hard in front of the Eagles bench. There come the Canadians. Sanderson. There's Ryder. Dekansky. And Tomlinson covers up to seize the pressure. Draw one by the Canadians. Nothing doing is Leclerc with the steal. Haggart. One chop missed. The other chop now onto the stick of Pollock. And he'll mishandle. Here's Tyson Hollick. Shot by Leclerc off. Puck's been bouncing all over. Nothing coming cleanly for any of these gentlemen. Kobach off the far glass. Sanderson. Rims it around the wall. Hollick. Over. And Haggart in a good spot in front. Nothing doing though. Sanderson off the wall. Behind the net. The miscommunication from the Eagles. But now here's Ruger Leclerc. Goes back up top. Tipped home! Zane Dekansky with the original shot finds Tyson Hollick in front. And that's a 2-0 game off a beautiful tip by Hollick going top left where Mama keeps the cookies.
She cooked something else.
Ain't got no cookie.
And that shot comes high off the glass. That goal, Hollick from Dekansky and Leclerc.
That was a shot off, right?
No. Draw one by the Eagles. That's Gaucher off the glass.
We got a goal coming in.
Here comes Hardy.
Tyson Halleck, and then 11.95.
And Canadians come the other way. There's Riley Clark. He's been noticeable.
Your Edson Eagles goal scored by number 98, Tyson Halleck.
Shot and into the glove of
Assisted by
Tomlinson.
number 11, Zane
5-12 left to play here in the first period. The Canadians win the face-off. And
We'd like to thank Hungry Harry's for fueling the fun at our meet and greet.
there's
Oh my gosh, I can't do this. This is. We are truly
Sorry,
grateful
they
for our fans
actually
who
kept
continue
running the
support
clock
both on
there.
and on the road. Your cheers, chants, and applause
there's
create
actually
a atmosphere that
5:19
moves our
left,
players'
and
passions and motivates them to give their
now
all on the
here
ice.
are
Your presence
Canadians
in the
also win
stands
this
means the
face-off.
world to us, and we couldn't do it without you.
Backhand shot. And Hardy makes a nice play. He's 2-on-1 with Kenton Wood. Gives it up to Wood, and it bounces off his stick. There's Alexis Hardy. Backhand off this side of the net, and Hardy has it back. Gives it up. Here's John Sprague. Shot laser wide. Gruzel trying to chop that one, and there's a penalty coming up here. Hardy?
Hinton for what's this kid's number? 17.
Nope.
No penalty.
Sorry, no penalty. It was played with a high stick. Shot by Matt on goal, but steered into the corner by Tomlinson, who'll get it right back on
Remember
goal
that
and
the arena
cover
staff
up.
is not your maid. Please dispose of your garbage and cans appropriately. Let's give a big cheer to Trail Printing. They print it all for the Edson Eagles, from road sign to tickets, posters, and season passes. Trail Printing keeps us looking
the
sharp
corner.
all season long.
There's the Eagles. Here they come. Stavely. Around the wall. And puck comes out.
That's me on you.
There's Stavely, who wins the face-off. Kobuk. Off the glass. Stavely. Tight contested hockey game. Your Eagles up 2. There's Ryder in the corner. Turns it over. And Canadians walk in. Ryder. Shot. Ryder was knocked down in the corner, and Canadians come out. There's Stavely. Into the corner, comes just out of the reach of Nat, and that will be icing against the Canadians.
Good boy.
Draw one by the Canadians, and it's sent down. Not merely far enough for icing. So Cadot picks it up, gives it across to Gaucher. Here come the Canadians. Hit by Haggart. Haggart, what a play to keep that in off.
Thank you, Harry's
Oh,
Pizza,
it
for
doesn't
your sponsorship of the
offside,
Edson Eagles,
but
and for your generosity in providing
quite
pizza
close.
for the opposing team after the game. Your support is invaluable and appreciated by both teams.
Open shot. That one's high and kind of something out of nothing play from the Canadians. And that one's, they're Argentina no ice. Now here comes Hardy. Circling. Alexei Hardy. Drops back shot. And
Don't
that
forget
one's
to
covered.
get some frisbees for our frisbee toss to take place during the second intermission. I heard it's a lot of money. Definitely over $500, that's for sure.
$1,900. $1,000,000.
There's Hardy. What a play off the blocker.
That's what mom.
I love you.
There's
Nadia. Is that what she said?
Cole.
Let's go Eagles. Yeah, she's saying I love you, Nadia.
That's what I heard.
And Hardy shot saved.
It's just the syllables.
Look at the kid over there. Mean looking.
Dukaniski shot. Gets through on Rodanov. And that's played with a high stick. They keep on playing and Hinton covers up.
We would like to acknowledge all our silver business package sponsors this season. Rem Sports and Outdoors and Trail Printing. If you would like to be a sponsor, please call Amy at 780-517-2204. Again, 517-2204.
Here come the Canadians.
Basically announced everything for this second interview. I'll just look it over, you know.
Shot and Tomlinson covers one up. We'll play to Dukaniski. And now there's Curtis Francis. Gives it up. Kobach in tight. And that's blocked. Under 30 seconds to play here. And shot by Nat goes wide. Sorry, it was Clark.
Every time that Hinton scores, I just announce. They don't get it.
And what a steal by Kingston Stavely. Stolen behind the net. Pollock. And that will do it for the first period. Stats after one. Shots are 22-15, and your Eagles up 2 to zip over the Hinton Canadians. We'll be back in about 18. And the second period is underway here. Your Eagles have a 2-0 lead going into the second. Turned over to start. Pollock over. Shot scores. That's Jacob Knott. And just a mere 15 seconds into the period. The lead's been cut in half. Draw won by the Canadians, looking for more, and they do have a bit of time. Out in front trying to find them again, and there's walks in Gruzel shot. Saved. That was good opportunity now. A lot of back and forth hockey upstairs, high and out of. Oh no, sorry. They deem it still in play. Shot just wide. Colin Lee. There's Alexis Hardy. Hinton came out firing within here the first minute. And there's Jacob Knott. Wood. And LaRose over to Pollock. And there's Stavely. He walks one right in. And that one stopped. And now we're going to start going the other way. Here's Lee. Defender up on the play. Shots. Gets through. Looking for 5-hole. Kobe Ryder over to Stavely. That one's offside.
50-50 brought to you by our very own Edson Eagles volunteers. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with us. The draw will be held during the third period. And make sure to get your frisbees for the frisbee toss to take after this period.
Draw one. Comes back off the stick. Sanderson. Up, and here comes a 2-on-1 for Hinton. That's Clark shot, and it's a big stop from Tomlinson, keeping this Eagles lead intact.
For preparing a meal for each of the referees after the game. Looking for a good gift? Look no further. Check out the Edson Eagles merchandise. Our hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and jersey make a perfect Christmas gift. When you see our players in their jersey, remember Cal Tires behind every goal and every save.
Here come the Canadians. And the stronger team for the first 2:30 of this period as Kobach sends one in off the glove. Backhands, and that's going to be a delay of game. I'm sorry, that one took a deflection. I thought for sure it went right on out off sticks to Anderson. Thought we were going to see our first power play of the game. The Kaniski shot is tipped. There's shot. I'm sorry, pass and in front. Kovac wires one just out wide. And that's a hit from Tyson Hollick. And Hager lays the boom on LaRose as Hinton starts the other way. There's Tyson Hollick coming in one-on-one. Gets it through Hollick. Can't get the shot to go. What a pass! Oh, captain! My captain! Gavin Kobach. Wow. What a play by Tyson Hollick. Couldn't get the shot off originally, but stays with it, drops it backhand. Kobach buries it. It's 3-1 Eagles. Stavely wins the faceoff, but it goes shot right on back. That's knocked in by Wolverine. Shot by Lee.
Oh yeah, I know. Fuck's sakes. Tell them I just queued it up to you.
And there's a steal. Here's Hardy. He has a break. Alexis Hardy wires one just wide. Hardy, known to do so many moves. He was running out of time there. Shot goes just wide. Of Tomlinson. And there's a slip up and King Charles is away. Here he is. Wires one high. And it pops right out in front. And now the Canadians come the other way. That's Lee. His shot wired wide. Back and forth we go. And now we're going the other way. Kingston Stavely.
Go in a circle.
There's John Spraggs. Fires one in. Lee has it now behind the net. Not. He's got the goal 15 seconds in this period. Not. Cody Bick.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Kids screaming, that's what it is.
Sanderson.
Some little kid screaming. Sound like a whistle.
There's.
Oh yeah, that's
Mitchell
right.
didn't know that in the likelihood of people coming and rescuing you, you're supposed to say fire over river.
And here's. Oh, and what a hit!
Leveled him.
Lost his stick in the process.
Thrown him the booty.
Big boom! And there's a shot by Nat off the stick of Tomlinson. One pass through the crease. Anderson puts down low to Pollock. Spraggs. John Spraggs looks up ice. Here he comes. John's.
Edson Eagles goal scored by number 91. Oh, captain, my captain, Kevin. Assisted by number 98.
And here come the Canadians. 2-on-1. Shot. Scores.
I gotta do another goal here.
We got scored on.
Oh, shit.
The 2-on-1 took the shot. And on the rebound, Riley Clark buries it. And still with tons of hockey left to play, it's a 1-goal game once again.
Hit the scroll, not the button.
And here comes Tyson Hollick. He can't get the full deke off, and now here's a rush chance. Shot save, Tomlinson, rebound, stretching. And what a stop. And a bit of rough stuff.
Easy Liquor has you covered.
Refs
With a good selection to choose from.
get in the middle of that one before it could blow over.
Edson Eagles. Again, let's make a
13-13
cheer
to
for
go
that
here.
beautiful save. Let's go Eagles.
Here in the second.
They didn't start the clock that whole time. I'm down to 13-13 and they're at 13-30. These fucking fuckers.
We're sorry for the language you might have heard. Drops out high. There's Lee. His shot wired wide in. And there's Harvey. Gruzel cross-checks him, and
Got one coming.
that's going to be called. King Charles is off to the Bucks.
Here forever, always being friends. Now I'm sticking out till the end.
Six-
That was a good win.
Stand under my umbrella, Ella, A.
And your Eagles hit the penalty kill for the first time tonight. 95% coming in. And they win the face-off as Sprags backhands that one at 200 feet.
That was another goal by them, right? Was it 3 out? Your third Edson Eagle goal scored by, again, oh captain, my captain.
Sorry, we had some miscommunication.
My apologies, guys. That was a misannouncement.
There's
I'm not announcing them. No.
Basaraba hits one off the glass. And the Eagles knock it down.
Yeah, I think they're hitting on the side.
No, they're not. They're hitting there.
Tyvern Gaucher, full clear, just far side wide of the goal. 50 seconds to go in your Eagles kill as they make a quick change as Hinton's barreling back. Shot, and that one just goes wide, and here's Hullock with a clear. Perfect penalty kill from your Eagles as Josiah Harvey looking to finally get set up with only 25 seconds worth of power play time left. And there's Hullock off the seal by Haggart. No real threat caused, but killed a little bit more time as he keeps pressuring. However, and disrupt back, and here comes Tyson Hullock. Has some time, just wires one off the pad. Off the wild miscommunication by the Canadians. Cross corner. Hullock again with another rush. This time he has King Charles waiting in front. He comes around. Shot off the pad. Tyson Hullock was the hardest worker in last night's game, and with a goal and an assist right now and a perfect kill, he might just get that along with MVP of the night. Just give them both. There come Kobach off the wall, and Kenton Wood has some time, has King Charles with him off the blocker and out of play with 9:50 to go. Eagles with a 2-0 chance. Here it comes. There's Kobe Ryder. He'll shoot one off the stick. And kind of a level in the corner. Malar. And that's save made, and now here come the Canadians the other way. There's Sanderson. He loads one and fires and scores.
Shout out to
Nolan.
Sports and Outdoors for supporting your Edson Eagles.
Nolan Sanderson.
Favorite for all
And
sports
that one ties the game up
Our team ready.
with
We want
9:07 to play here in the second.
Cal Tire
And
sponsoring our Edson
folks,
Eagles
don't
jersey.
go away yet. This one's close. There's Xander Haggart with a backhand save. Shots 34 to 27. Xander Haggart loses the draw. Now here's the guy who scored the tying goal, Sanderson. And Hinton will get it. There's LaRoe's shot just wide. By an eyelash. As a man by the name of Jack Michaels would say. And here's Haggart. He has a lane. He's going to take it off the pad. Halak scores! His second of the night.
Bowling down.
And Hinton might be running into some problems here as Panananov is hurt.
I don't think they are.
Goalie, if you're wondering.
Buddy, your wings can fly you far away.
And they're looking
Yeah.
into this one.
Out of every crevice.
I believe they are lined up for the face-off.
This whole song's forever. I love it. Once this ends, I'm gonna do an announcement because fuck.
They
To
are.
all of you out there that are consuming the awesome food from the Arena Kitchen, could you please make sure to put your garbage
And they're gonna count the goal. They were I wonder if it was the talk of goalie interference, as it was close. However, your Eagles have a 4-3 lead with just over 8 to play here in the second period. Halak, he had a hat trick last night. He's looking for back-to-back now. And that shot by Nat into the glove.
Careful who you bow down to.
Look at the guy in the stands a little bit from our side. Our right side. Look at Biden. He's got the screen shirt on. Right side. He's Biden.
And that one's flipped.
Nice.
And
A big shout
Iced.
out to the ladies volunteering their time tonight at the admissions table. Thank you to all the volunteers for every game, everything that you do. Wouldn't make tonight possible without you guys.
And as we have a minute, I'd like to announce that the Hinton Canadians earlier today did make a trade. Drayden Arcand for Phoenix Fontaine with the Water Rebels. Hope to see him in a Canadians uniform, and when we play Redwater, we'll see Phoenix. And
Last call for alcohol is at the end of the second intermission.
there's something brewing here.
Yeah.
Shots 37 to 28 in favor of your Eagles.
Are we? Yeah, we are. Nolan, I got an ID that you could pass for.
And here's Hardy. Hardy. And trying to give way to Gruslow.
Go have some cheap freaking vodka.
And there's not his shot saved. Backhanded out by Tyron Gaucher. Hardy. Sanderson. Keeps that one from going out. Lee pokes that one up. And here comes Lee. His shot is blocked by Gaucher. Cadet rims one around. Hardy kicks one out. But that's going to be Lee in front and doesn't get enough mustard on that one. And there's
She broke my thumb for our future kids.
And there's leveled in the corner. It looked like two Hinton guys just collided. And
That was for my drop.
just at center ice on the far side now. Here's Josiah Harvey. Harvey shot. Goes wide. And here comes the rough stuff in. Something coming after the play. Kadai going after. There is a penalty called.
Two Eagles, and then it was
Gaucher have some words. So does Caddick. This one's beginning to boil over.
Whether it's hockey season, on or off, Canadian Tire is always there for our team and our town. Thanks for being a reliable partner and helping us chase
I believe Caddick. And no. Yeah. That's going to be Jacob Knott
We got two though now.
and Cadet going to the box. As things are being discussed, I believe there's more.
2 and 2.
Kobach in discussion. And they will give the coincidentals to those two. Tyron Gaucher with the actual original penalty. And your Eagles, for the second time tonight, get to test out their incredible PK. That is going to be wired down the ice. And Hinton looking to set this one up. Leclerc with the steal down low. Ruger Leclerc wraps it around. And he'll wire it back to John Spraggs to start the kill. And there's another wire down the ice. This one on goal. Steered into the corner. Directed. Pollock chasing. It looks like John Spraggs there first off the wall. And there's Kenton Wood. Wood makes a nifty play. Backhand shot save made. And there's not. Up and Josiah Harvey just shot that one off the backhand wide. Forehand side. He has probably a better angle on that one. And here's that man again, Harvey, as he puts it behind the net for Pollock on the other side. Moar, shot. Here comes that. As that one's flipped out. 20 seconds to play here. In the penalty, Haggart, and there's gonna be another one called.
Attention all fans.
Xander Haggart gonna go to the box.
Please make your way over to the corner where Miss Emma will be waiting to meet you soon.
Okay. Who's your favorite number?
6-7.
And now with only 4 seconds to go, there's a 2-man advantage for Hinton. A great time to tie it for them going into the second intermission. And it's done, and as Gaucher comes out and Tomlinson with the glove stops, so we're back to 5-on-4 for the next minute 51. Sanderson off the high, and now here Tyson Hollick, and Hinton looked a little lost, and that's not the most ideal thing to be on a power play. Harvey.
It's just reasonable we have those for
Oh, sorry.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll put this in your bag. Sweet. Yeah. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yeah, these ones don't matter because they sell over here. I just wasn't sure if it was
Strawberry ones or trash?
And Wood. And
I mean, he was gonna tell you no.
into goal, yes, to knock that one out. 50 seconds to go in your Eagles PK, sorry. Hinton's power play. And there's Tyvern Gaucher. He's flying short-handed. Open net. They score. That's Tyson Halak. And it's his hat-trick goal. I have to throw the hat on the ice.
You can hang it up here if you want. Okay, yeah, she's so mad at me right now because I just took a room.
Yelling going on.
Aw, Anna, you don't take candy off the ground, okay? You're not in trouble, honey. Check it out, look at it. They're about to drop the puck. Anna, look, they're about to drop the puck. Oh, okay.
Tyson Halak. Back-to-back hat tricks. 6 goals in 5 periods. And he also has added 2 assists onto that. 8 points in 5 periods. Wow. And that one was a shorty.
You want to see Auntie announce? You gonna stay here? You want to sit with us?
And
Here? Okay.
hit
You want your jacket off? It's warm up here, so you don't need that. Oh, I missed you so much. It is.
Lee. And that will do it for the penalty kill for the Eagles. It couldn't have gone more perfectly when you can get a shorty. And there's Hardy, a shot into the glove with a minute 32 left to play here. Shots 41 to 30 in favor of your Eagles. 5-3 your score. Kolak diving to keep that one in the zone. Dane Pollock. Not. Goes across back to Pollock. He's getting pinned against the wall. Pad stop. And goes around. Mower with a drive just wide. It was off the ref's leg after it hit the wall. Mower with another drive. That one's high and missed by a mile. Just trying to. That was power over accuracy. But, man, that was probably the hardest shot of the evening. And, oh, not almost with a break. And he'll find in front Tomlinson with a stop. Hayden Tomlinson, that's probably his best of the evening. He's had a lot of good ones. Not spinning. And that one's wired down the ice out of the way of pressure. And we'll be icing with 13.8 left to go here.
Then it gets super loud. The music does up here, yeah.
And they score. I was about to say, Hinton looking for just a quick drive to end the period. And they open the scoring this period. 15 seconds in, they end it. Or maybe not. Maybe there's a goal coming within these last 10. But they get one with 10.2 to go. There's Mower looking for one more to tie off the glass with 2.7 to play.
See, the music's loud up here.
Fuck, it works out.
That's okay. It doesn't hurt your ears.
And
I got this one.
Edson wins the draw.
There we go.
And we are going to a third period with an Edson 1-goal lead. Score, or shots after two, sorry. 41-32 in favor of Hinton. Score 5-4 in favor of Edson. We'll be right back. And we are back for a third period of play. As most of you watching the stream may know, we do the frisbee toss in the second intermission. And for the first time this season, someone actually potted it home. But we're back to hockey in this tightly contested game in the Highway 16 rivalry. Beck behind the net. Sprague's too far. Score 5-4, shots 41-32 in favor of Edson. And here's Halak. He's in. Trying to make a backhand play, chopped. Halak already with 3 goals tonight with the Hattie. Dane Pollock, he's knocked down. And now Halak the other way. Gives it to Hardy, his shot. It looked like it beat the goalie, but comes out. It must have hit a post. Didn't hear a ding. Pollock goes over his stick. Sanderson met there by Wood, who will knock it forward for Ruger Leclerc. Leclerc around. Kobuk. Shot blocked. Leclerc whiffs on one. There's Wood. Kenton Wood. Spinning. And that's wire pass, Tyron Gaucher, and that'll be icing.
A big shout out to Hungry Harry's, the real MVP off the ice. They make sure our visiting team leaves with full bellies by providing delicious pizzas after every game. Let's make some noise for your Edson Eagles. Woo woo! Oh, they heard you. They heard you. Anna, they heard you on the speaker.
There's a shot block. Cata.
Okay, I won't let you come say it again at one point. I'll bring the mic to you, okay?
King Charles backhand is kept in. And knocked down is Jacob Knott by Ruger Leclerc. Leclerc plays one up. Got it. Into the glove. And that's going to be another icing. No, it's going to be waved off. And that's off Gaucher. And it goes in. 5-5. And the building kind of in a state of shock as this one's tied. Kind of looked like Troy Stetcher earlier today in the Oilers-Leafs game. Now playing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But we're even with quite a bit of time left.
On behalf of the Edson Eagles, I would like to extend a thank you to all of our incredible fans who come out tonight and support our team. Your unwavering dedication and enthusiasm makes a world of difference to our players and entire organization. We would like to extend a special thank you to our gold level sponsors this season. Canadian Tire, your generous support has made a significant impact on our team and organization.
And there's puck play with a high stick. As we play on. Hollick. And here's LaRose. Shot. Saved by Tomlinson. And knocked down, and now Halak the other way. Hardy. Shot high. Tyson Halak. And that's stolen away. Off the wall, Tyson Halleck now in his own far side corner. Kenton Wood. Sorry, no. Gavin Kobuk. Ruger Leclerc. Leclerc cross. There's Takansky tipped off a stick in front and out of play. And that one's wipered around and out the zone. And here's Kobuk. Oh, shot high. Wood goes behind the net.
Looking for a fantastic dining experience in Edson? Further than Original Joe's. We highly recommend checking them out, especially on Thursday nights for their half-price bottle of wine special and Tuesdays for their mouth-watering half-price wings. Come on, everyone. Let's show these players how much we appreciate them. Let's make some noise. Whoop, whoop.
There's Kenton Wood. Wood with some time. Shots blocked in front. Might have been friendly fire from Ruger Leclerc. And now Kedat flips one in. The shot's covered up. .56 to play. And here comes Hinton the other way. And here's Tyvern Gaucher. Gaucher, he's flying. Looking for a recovery from the blunder earlier. Here's Hollick. In front, they score! Xander Haggard. 6-5. Halak finds him out in front for a slight deflection, and the Eagles back on top by one. Have to hold on for the next 14-25. There's shot just wide. Don't screw this up now for the Eagles. Here's a shot. Goes wide. Picked up by Hardy. Puck played. Here's Hardy. Hardy. Backhand. And
Okay, what's 3 plus 3?
shot high.
8 plus 8? 16. 16 plus 16. Holy smokes. I think that's
32.
32.
Shot saved.
It is 64.
Here it comes.
64 plus 64 out
And here's Gruslow. Plays it Wood. Shot save made. Rebound pops loose. Clothesline in front was LeClaire. There's not. Drops it back for Galloway.
is proud to support your Edson Eagles from tools to tires, sports gear and out gear essentials. Canadian Tire is everything you need. Proudly Canadian, proudly local. We'd like to thank all our volunteers again for coming out tonight. Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
Hannah put her head down, looks in weaker right there.
There's draw one. Shot save made. No rebound.
Kitty. A big thank you to the Brick for sponsoring all our pucks this season. Every shot and every pass and every goal is made possible by the Brick. We got an angry kitty cat. Who's the cat? Hello.
Shot save made. 12 minutes to go. This clock can't go any faster for the Eagles right now. And it's probably flying if you're a member of the Hinton Canadians fandom in here. And Stavely just knocks the stick out of Arthur Moore's hand. And
What's the number?
77, Stavely off to the box.
Oh, you can't have any of that. You want some water? Yeah, you can.
Eagles back to the kill.
Give me 1 second. We gotta watch this puck drop.
Here's, and if you're Hinton, this is your best opportunity to tie the game. Shot goes
Like a mango.
on goal for the clear. Harvey being watched by Wood. Makes a safe play. Here's Dane Pollock. His shot behind the net. Looked like it went in for a second. And it's on the netting and blown dead with a minute 38 to go in the kill.
Let the dogs out.
Big kill for your Eagles.
Party was bumping. Yippee-yay-o.
There's Harvey. Down low. Hinton getting set up. Here's Harvey up top. Cross ice. Wired down low to Basaraba. Back up top to Harvey. Harvey looking. And it's stolen by Gaucher. He'll start the other way. Tried to make a move. Stopped up, and here's Clark. Basaraba. Cross Sieber, they score! 6-6. That's Dane Pollock.
It's tied now.
I know. It's literally back and forth. It's the same lines that are scoring every time.
Hinton is a good team, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Just for starting off this year.
And what a hockey game this one's turned out to be. Harvey. There's Tyson Hollick. Whoops one around. Xander Haggard. He got the leading goal earlier. Hardy. Trying to tap it in front. Hollick. And that one's poked free in. Here comes an icing call against Hinton. 10:50 to play.
We have
Shots
our
50 to 40.
ticket winner, and the prize is $52. It is a blue ticket, so everybody get your 50-50 ticket out, please. The number is 2468.
Shot save made.
49. Last four digits of that blue ticket, 80.
And here's Cody Beck. Behind the net.
I should draw number 6. Okay. You tell them that we actually drew number 6.
Here's Pollock. Finds Spraggs. Hardy. Nifty move. Gets it poked away. Pollock rips it around.
I think they heard, so they'll probably number 6 will come down and claim their prize. Okay. Thank you.
There's John Spraggs.
I love it.
Flips. And just misses Hardy, sorry. He'll pick it up. And he'll come outside the line. Hardy peels off on the change. And then Edson gets an icing call.
We extend our sincere gratitude to Trail Printing for their generous sponsorship. Give them a call today at 780-723-3222 and experience the difference of working with a trusted, reliable printing partner. Thank you, Trail Printing, for your support and dedication to the Edson Eagles.
And
Boom.
there's Pollock, the man with the tie and goal. Puck free in the corner. Dekansky's the man to pick it up. Dangerously in front.
I love how the ticket number end of game. She's like,
And that shot hard off the near wall. Dekansky. A little bit too much on that one. Pollock backhand tried to get it back to Basaraba. And there's Moore. Moore shot. Sanderson over. And speeding up to that one. There's Riley Clark. Finds Moore. Spinning around. Trying to find Dame Pollock. There's Pollock. Backhand shot save Tomlinson. And here's Kenton Wood. Wood trying to do a little too much on that one. But nice defensive work. That one have no threat.
no, this is anti-space. I still need to
Wood
okay?
bounce off the near wall. Harvey. Haggart lays it up, and here's Tyson Halak. Halak, he scores! That's 4 for Tyson Halak. 7 in his last 2 games here this weekend. 7-6. And the Eagles right back on top. Tyson Halak, 6 points tonight. Just wow from him.
I got one more announcement. I'll give you this page, okay?
There's Xander Hager. In deep. Hager.
You're gonna make your match. You gotta pen.
No, Jacob not. But wires one in. And there's Josiah Harvey.
You want to do another Edson Eagles? Woo woo.
That shot
Next one.
dangerously tipped around the goal. Halak's checked.
For Edson Eagles. Woo woo. And then you say woo woo, okay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like that. Just like that.
And there's an icing call. 6:56 to
Let's
play.
make some noise. Oh. Let's make some noise. Why isn't it going on?
I think it was
Low
on.
battery, low battery. Ready? Let's make some noise for Edson Eagles. Whoop whoop.
LeClaire in to take the draw against John Spraggs. Sorry, with John Spraggs behind him. Whoa. There's Kenton Wood. He rims it around. King Charles Gruslow in front for LeClaire. That's no.
Sure. Do you want to welcome Michaela? She's going to take you there, okay?
There,
It's okay.
there's Harvey.
This is Michaela. She's one of the ticket friends.
Harvey.
She'll take you back to Mommy and Jerry. We'll get you
Lee.
some offers. Yeah, just get your jacket on.
And here come the Eagles. King Charles Gruslow. Over Kenton Wood scores! 8-6 with 6:17 to play. And the Eagles, who have been having a hard time keeping a lead, now with just over 6 minutes to keep this one. Looking and shot, saved by Tomlinson. They're looking for their 19th win in their 20th game of the year. Hit. Important face-off, and it's won by the Eagles. There's Tyson Hollick.
Your Edson Eagles goal scored
And
by
here's
Brady
Xander Hager.
Kenton
And
Wood.
he is
Assisted by number
tripped up on the
15,
play. And
Charles Groslow.
Looking on who? You know who that is?
Nolan Sanderson.
Oh, I thought it was Gladney. Looked like
Nolan Sanderson, 2 for tripping. Your Eagles, 15% on the power play. Hinton, 93% on the kill. There's Kenton Wood. There's Groslow behind him. And something's called here. And slash.
this kid right here.
And that's gonna be Arthur Morse. And now a 5-on-3 for the next 123. Halleck over Xander Haggard. Tyson Halleck. Haggard.
Nobody in front.
Gruff back. There's Francis. He scores. Curtis Francis. That's Curtis Francis's first of the year. And he's off to Schneid in game 20. It's 9-6 for your Eagles. Still with a minute 38 worth of power play time as the puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Eagles getting set up. There's Leclaire. Skating around. Leclaire.
Your Edson
Kobach.
Eagles goal scored by for the first this year.
Yeah.
Oh, the low battery man.
You should tell them if they have problems.
Save made. What?
They're talking over it. I don't think they know they have audio.
It doesn't matter, Mitchell. They don't care. You can tell them all you want, but they're still going to be profound.
The girls?
Oh, them? They know.
They're BS and they know.
And here's King Charles.
Uh-oh, they unplugged their camera.
And sorry, the camera came unplugged. Don't worry. Sportsnet does this all the time, and you pay how much of a subscription for it?
The mic died, so I couldn't say more. There's 3 minutes left anyway, so you can put that in.
And it looks like I'm just going to become a radio as we have lost the game. However, it's looking quite good for your Eagles. There's John Spraggs. Far side. Spraggs Wood. Near side. Big hit by Nolan Sanderson on Tyron Gaucher. That's swatted out of the zone. And Jacob Knott for Hinton, the first guy there, far side. There's Tyron Gaucher over to Hardy against the wall. Let's say Hardy is poked off his set. Arthur Marr for Hinton, now 2-on-1 for Edson as Hardy with a steal. Knocked down to one knee, gives it to King Charles Groslow. His shot saved and high.
Is it still live?
It is still recording, yeah, but I need to figure out how to get the
Recording, then they will get fined. But if it's not live, then it's fine. But still.
And Kadot, and it's going to go the other way. Here's Hinton, and they score. That was Riley Clark of Hinton, 9-7, 2:25 remaining. And I'm very sorry, I don't think we'll be able to get the kind of stream back up and running.
Here, make me.
We are trying our best on our technical end. But here's what we got. That's Basaraba knocked back in. And Captain Kobach, middle of the ice looking north. Finds Halleck doesn't deflect off his stick, and that'll be icing with 2:05 to play.
The camera's completely off now.
Hager lost the face-off, and now Hinton with offensive zone possession. Pollock shot! Just goes wide far side. And we are back. It's good to be back. Not have to radio commentate. It's a whole different game without a screen. And here comes the Eagles shot save. And man down on the other side. I can't exactly see who that is. That could be Cody Beck. He's skating leisurely to the bench. No, he's going to stay on for the rest of the shift.
It's so funny when you say breaking seal. So what's your kid name?
Here's Gavin Kobuk. Tyson Hawak. And that's going to be offside. And Hinton's calling that for to be on the other side of the ice. It will look like it will be. And with a minute line to go, the net is vacant. The net is vacant, and here we go. Gavin Kobuk wires one at the empty net. Scores. 1:01 to play. 10-7 Eagles. It was a wild one to get here.
Michaela, is my keys in here?
Yes, they are.
Can you start my? And then if I still.
And there's Kobe Ryder. His shot off the pad. He tries to get the wraparound. Get another. Make this 7-11. There. Basaraba. He's checked hard by John Spraggs. Under 30 to play. Tipped just wide of Tomlinson, who despite the score has made big saves, high danger opportunities. And there's Harvey. Plays up. LaRose. And that will do it. Your Eagles 19-1 through 20 games this year. And that's a big W for the boys. 10-7 the final. Shot 60-48. Have a good night, hockey fans.